I just increased the cost of finishing my carvings by about 100-fold. I couldn't just stick with a clear coat of poly, could I? I have to go and 24 karat gild the entire carving. It might seem a little bit reckless to do this to wood spirit carving, but I like the idea of putting a really valuable and refined surface on a very rough, worn out piece of wood in a rustic carving. And so far, it's looking pretty cool. I think I'll continue to do it on other pieces in the future. My original plan for this was to do a thin wash of paint over top it. And I don't really want to do that now. I really almost just want to leave the gold flake on the carving. I think it's an interesting look. What do you guys think? Love your opinions on it. Get a little closer. I'll give you a close-up in just a second. I just want to make sure and brush off the excess from the bark so you can see the details. So it's probably, I don't know, 20 or 30 minutes worth of extra work to gild it. Maybe a little longer than that. But went through a lot of gold leaf paper, which is a little disconcerting. I guess it could be more expensive. Honestly, it's such a thin layer of gold, but it's a very cool look. Actually, I like it a lot. I like you don't really see a lot of gold gilding. You see some picture frames that have been gilded, and I oftentimes think of the Middle Ages when I think of gold gilding, a picture frame or something like that. You just don't see it a lot in the wood carving world, so I'm really enjoying it's a little bit of a fresh thing. Let me pull the camera over here and get you a little better view from the front. There we go. And this is not a big carving. Here's my hand next to it. Okay, it's small. I mean, it's pretty neat, I think. What do you guys think? I like it. I think I'll call it done. Gold gilded. I'll call it gilded, huh? I wonder if it'll wipe off. I'm just so unfamiliar with this stuff that no, it's staying on. Yeah, not coming off. There's just gold dust flying all over the place in here. It's actually pretty funny. It's just everywhere. Oh, the opulence. All right, well, that's really it. I just wanted to show you that today. There's no real lesson. I guess I'll just tell you what I did, how I did it. There's a product called gilding adhesive, and you can use all sorts of metal leaves. There's a lot of fake gold leaf out there. In other words, it's basically just, I believe it's just copper and what else? You guys could probably look it up, but it's copper and then something else. I'm not sure what, but this is actually real edible 24 karat gold. And you do pay a lot more for this, but it's not, it's not that expensive. I think it was $30 or so. But you want to make sure that it's tested and it's the real thing, because I'm sure there's a lot of fake stuff out there, especially, but if you want to practice, you can use the fake stuff, I'm sure. I've never used it though, so I can't vouch for how easy it is. So you apply the fluid, and then you apply the gold gild. And I don't know the proper way of doing this. I'm just experimenting with it. I've done very little research, but what I've been doing is I've been using the paper, just holding it up against, as you could see earlier, just holding it up against the bare area, pressing it in with the brush. This is a brush specifically for gold gilding. And it's just a very, very fine brush. And you know, I mean, there's still quite a few naked, you know, little, if you look really close, little naked holes where I need to get more gold going. So it's going to take a little bit of playing with it to get it right. But, and you know, you guys can tell me if I'm doing it wrong. It's possible. You know, you could actually just grab it with the brush, a whole section, push it in that way as well. But luckily it's such a thin wax paper that you can actually push it in all these little crevices. Yeah. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Sorry, I'm not talking so much. I'm just enjoying it. I'm enjoying the look of the finish. It's very cool. All right, guys. Talk to you.